Hey, welcome back. Brant Fowler here with another Spy6Teen lettering video. Um, just want to share a couple things with you. I don't think there's anything special like special captions or sound effects this time, but just thought it would be fun to share with you some of the little things I get with the script. Um, Now, our editor, DJ Kirkbride, he edits the script, as you can see, by changing the original script with little notations like this, striking out text, replacing it and stuff. Which is all fine and well. It gets the point across, shows exactly what changes he's made, it helps us track everything. But when you're lettering, it does present a little bit of problem. It's no big deal, DJ, if you're listening or watching. No need to change your method. It's cool. It's not a big deal for me. But I have to be careful. I have to keep on referencing the script because what I do is I copy the entire page into Illustrator over here before I letter, and then I break it up from there. It's just different letters have different methods, and this is my method. But as you can see with stuff like this, Microsoft Word changes don't translate. So where you see I was wondering struck out, and then you have the small a replaced by the capital A, the lowercase a replaced by the capital A. Over here, this font is all caps. So for starters, I was wondering it's not crossed out, and second, you get two A's. So if I wasn't referring back to the script, I would look at this and I would probably just cut out the A and leave it like this. So that's one thing. Certain things I have to change it. When Tim underlines a word like this, it means to bold it or to put emphasis on it in some way. So as you'll see, I think I already did that. Well, I did it with the extra here, which he also had underlined. But going back to this example, that's what we'll do here. We'll highlight this and bold that, as he indicated. Some writers don't make those, and they leave it up to my judgment to do. I'm thankful when they actually put them in there because it's their project. I want their voice to be heard. Another thing is foreign characters like the accented O in Schrodinger, however you pronounce that. That doesn't appear. As you'll notice over here, that character is not available in this font, or at least it's not, the main character that would be there. So it puts this box here. So what I need to do, go up here to my glyphs and see if they have that character available in this font set, which they probably do not. And that presents a bit of a problem. So I have one of two choices. Actually, the first choice is to change the font for that letter. Try to find one that does have that accent that's still a comic font, which may be a little difficult. We'll see. Because most comic fonts aren't going to come with that many foreign characters. Some will, but it's rare, and so that's not an option. Um, I could go with a non-comic font, but it's going to look kind of funky. It's like, let's say if I use Myriad Pro, you're going to notice that's a different font altogether. If this was a word that popped up a lot, I would consider actually doing something like that using a foreign, a different font's letter, even if it didn't match up. But since I believe it only pops up twice. It pops up here and it pops up once before. And so what I'm actually going to do is go up here. We'll go to the first instance. And we'll go ahead and shape. That works well enough. Alright, so as you can see, we have our little symbol here. What I'm going to do is actually create outlines. Now I can't edit this text now, unfortunately. But to do what I'm going to do, I have to have it outlined like that. So then I'm gonna lock my balloons layer so I don't select that by accident. I'm ungrouping these letters, so now each letter is a separate character. And actually, I forgot a step. Go back. Forgot to change that symbol to an O. I'm just gonna change that to a simple O. Then lock. Go back to all that and ungroup. All right, I'm gonna zoom in here, and I'm going to create that special character just by the 2 periods together. I'm actually going to shrink this O down just a tad, then place the dots above it as center as I can get it, and then I'm going to group those together, and then I'll select all this text and group it back together. So now we have our special character word. Now when we get to it down here, if I can find it, panel 3, there it goes, right there in my face. Alright, so panel 3, let's go ahead and get all this text broken up down here. Get to what I was going to show you here. Now that we have this, instead of repeating that whole process that I did up there, what I'm going to do is create this, ungroup it, and then group all but the Schrodinger line, or I don't know how to pronounce that name. I'm going to go up here, copy and paste, ungroup, and I'm just going to take this word. Actually, we don't need the S and apostrophe, so we'll get rid of those. Don't need the rest of those letters. I'll group these together so they're one character. Oops. And I'm just going to line this up with that. Move that out of the way for a second. I'm going to select both, and there we go. Deleted the original text that was there. Now I'm just going to group all this together. We have our one block of text with our Schrodinger again. And that's that. Let's see if there's anything else I was going to show you for this one. As you can see, there's a lot of these crossed out and changed words that I have to watch for. You're getting an insight into our editing process here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And what you see, of course, is the final result. But that's how I'd handle a special character in that instance, and that's the kind of changes I have to watch out for and make sure that I don't leave something in the script that's not supposed to be there, like I almost did with that I was wondering line. So that's that. Thanks for watching. Join us next time for another cool video.